सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Ladies and gentlemen, the biggest story of the day, and I'd like to deal with it here on the nation's sharpest opinion. The biggest story of the day, ladies and gentlemen, is what happened in the Chinnaswamy Stadium. We all know the incident that happened. The point to be understood tonight is that the organizers knew, RCB knew, the politicians knew, and I believe the cricketers knew completely that people had died in the Chinnaswamy Stadium trying to enter in a stampede at the Chinnaswamy Stadium, that 11 people had died, 54 people were injured, and despite that, despite knowing that people had died, the organizers, that is RCB, the government of Karnataka, that is DK Shivakumar, Deputy Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, and the players all decided unanimously among themselves that the party needs to go on. And hence, the contrast in visuals must be shown now. That while the bodies were being taken out, the celebrations were going on. While people died, while people had suffocated, while despite 15 to 20 minutes of CPR, people were not responding, and those visuals are there with us. This celebration was going on. It first happened in the Vidhan Sauda, and then that celebration continued in the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Now, if you ask the organizers, they will say, we made a commitment. And we had to keep our commitment. The commitment the organizers made, and if the correct pictures can be shown, please, Pradeep. The commitment the organizers made was to money. Because the more publicity around their franchise, the more the value of their franchise. And for them, therefore, I would have said without doubt, and I say without doubt, that for RCB, brand value, money-making, valuation, extraction of commercial value, maximizing the craze, and as a result of maximizing the craze, taking the commercial advantage was important. You see, this win means a lot to them commercially and as a brand. I have no doubt about it. There's nothing wrong with that. But when people die, what matters more? Does the brand matter then? Ladies and gentlemen, this is crossing the limits. I've always believed that in the name of cricket, people in this country are taken for a ride. And people who know me know that I have broken the IPL scam in the past. But this crosses every line where you treat people, you treat your fans like fodder. Not even cogs in the wheel. The common people mean nothing to them. When they have millions of fans, what do 11 fans who have died matter? What does the death of a 14-year-old girl in class 9 matter to RCB? And they will give us all speeches tonight, woke comments, left liberal stuff. But the fact is, did Virat Kohli not know? Did the cricketers not know? Did RCB not know? They knew. They knew, and they went ahead with the celebrations. Let them have the guts to face me and say, we did not know. And I will ask them, if you did not know, how is it that the event was shortened a little bit? That means you knew, you decided to go ahead with the celebrations. You knew when you were in Vidhan Sauda, you knew when you were entering the stadium. You knew that when you were entering the stadium, the same gates you were entering through is where 11 people, including a 14-year-old girl, had died. You knew. You knew everything. But you said we made a commitment to the politicians. You see, How can the franchise upset the politicians? And if you ask the cricketers, they'll say, oh, we get millions of dollars from our franchise. How can we upset the franchise? So they can all collectively, the politician, the government, the franchise, and the cricketers. You know who they can take for granted is you. Is you. You're the ones they'll take for granted. After all, as Lalit Modi said, IPL is entertainment. And he was right, IPL is entertainment. And entertainment matters more to them. The celebration of an entertainment event matters more to them than the lives of the people. Not even symbolism. Not even symbolism. And I can tell you this, if any of those people among those 11 who were dead were related to a politician or a top businessman, then the party would not have gone on. But you see, the people who died were common people. They were not celebrities. So why should the team care? Why should the cricketers care? People are there to be lathi-charged. And when people are lathi-charged, when there is panic after that, when metro services are mismanaged, when there are metro crowds overflowing, when victims devoid of all dignity are carried on the backs of other people, Virat Kohli and team take selfies and celebrate. And the problem is that you are so taken with cricket glamour that for you, even someone like Arnab saying this is not acceptable. But the insensitivity of the celebrities will be acceptable to you. Ladies and gentlemen, what can be more shameful than what happened today? Victims carried on the backs of other people, given CPR on the road and dying. And Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar coming out and saying, well, people died in Kumbh, why are you making a big deal of it? Remember what Rahul Gandhi said during the Kumbh Stampede? Where is Rahul Gandhi today? These are facts that we cannot ignore. If people want to be taken for a ride, they will. In this specific case, ladies and gentlemen, this was completely avoidable. I blame the cricket stars. I blame the cricket franchise. I blame the state government. I also blame IPL and the organizers and the BCCI, because when I called Arun Dhumal today, and I said, Mr. Dhumal, you're the chairman of the IPL, why don't you call off the celebrations? He said, Arnab, I don't even know about it. This was about 45 minutes after the Stampede. He said, I don't know, we're just leaving Ahmedabad. The first time I'm hearing is from your reporter. How can that be? And I said, Mr. Dhumal, why don't you call off the celebrations? He said, why don't you get off the phone so I can call them? I said, I'll put down the phone in the hope that he would call and the celebrations would be called off. But no, the celebrations just continued. And that is why I would say this. IPL is entertainment. It's not cricket. It's a pure entertainment format that has been put there to beguile you, to entertain you, and get you into a craze. But remember today what happened in Bengaluru. The way in Bengaluru, the people have been treated with contempt by their organizers should make you think about what value you as a citizen of India have in the minds of people who want to make money off you and who want to do politics around you, and those who want your likes. Ladies and gentlemen, without a doubt, there are lessons in what happened in Bengaluru. It's time you speak up. It's time you share this. It's time you raise your voice. Let's debate.
They came to Chinnaswamy Stadium to make a memory of a lifetime. They came to see from the stands their childhood heroes. These visuals should haunt every politician, every icon in their ivory tower. Because while these families wept at the hospital, Virat Kohli led the victory speeches and DK Shivakumar led the felicitations. The Congress party made RCB's victory effectively a private event, their gold star moment that ended in funerals of ordinary Indians. The Congress government rolled out the red carpet for the RCB team. All top ministers sitting on stage hogging the limelight, Relatives, sons of ministers being paraded to meet IPL stars. On the heels of the stampede outside Chinnaswamy Stadium, a clear political event, celebration of the regional franchisee's victory at the State Assembly, personally overlooked by no less than the Deputy Chief Minister himself, turned into a fateful event that has reportedly claimed 11 lives. From the moment the team got off the HAL airport to the mega political stage set outside the State Assembly for a government photo op even before the fans. The politicians of the Congress government flanked the RCB team at every corner. Reportedly, an open bus parade was cancelled just minutes before its scheduled time by the Bengaluru traffic police. Traffic advisories issued last minute as a sea of RCB fans overwhelmed the streets. The police clearly was underprepared to handle such a mega gathering at immediate notice. Reports suggest there was a lathi charge that might have triggered the stampede that claimed 11 lives. However, DK Shivkumar is defiant.
I don't blame my police department. They have done their best.
The same Deputy Chief Minister who flanked the RCB at every step was reluctant to visit the hospital to meet the victims of a man-made disaster.
I have spoken to the police commissioner and all the people. I'm also going a little late to the hospital because now a lot of trouble is there. I don't want to disturb the doctors.
The BJP is blaming the haste of the Congress state government to announce the RCB victory rally behind this mishap.
State government has to take complete responsibility on this tragedy. Without any proper preparedness, state government's urgency to organize victory rally is the cause for this big tragedy. And state government never bothered about preparedness.
While initially reluctant to visit the hospital, after Karnataka BJP president went to the Lady Curzon Hospital to meet the victims, DK Shivkumar was immediately dispatched.
Oh, they are there to allege. We are there to protect.
You are going to a hospital, sir?
Yes, yes.
You are meeting those patients?
Yes, yes, I'm good.
Clueless fans braved the rains to get a glimpse of their champions inside the Chinnaswamy Stadium. Others, who weren't fortunate, braved the lathi charge of the police and a stampede that ensued. The big question, however, remains: who is responsible for this man-made disaster? Is the nonchalant attitude of the Congress administration acceptable?
There should be a police case against the state government. Aruna Sham is my first guest tonight. We have Gaurav Bhatia, BJP national spokesperson, TDP national spokesperson, Jyotsna Tirunagiri, Brinda Adige, well-known activist. We have Waris Pathan of the All India MIM. I'll be joined by T.R. Prasad Gowda of the Congress in a minute. Aruna Sham, I think there should be a police case against the state government because the state government organized it, because Siddaramaiah organized it, DK Shivkumar organized it. And they organized it very quickly because they wanted to take political mileage out of this incident. They wanted to take maximum mileage. They wanted to take political advantage. They did not take care of any of the precautions. They just wanted to gain from the frenzy of the fans politically. So why is there no police case on the state government today? That's my first question. Aruna Sham, to you, please.
Very unfortunate incident has taken place today. The government is completely responsible for this incident. And it was very unorganized, very unplanned program organized by the government. There was absolutely confusion at all. And then all of a sudden they planned an event, and then DPR came up with the notification saying we are celebrating it. Initially there was no permission and there was no plan. Once they decided to celebrate in Chinnaswamy Stadium, then all of a sudden they announced it to celebrate in front of Vidhan Saudha. So there was no proper or there was no sufficient force at all. The department was not prepared. There was no safety measures. There was no proper ambulance service, no fire service, nothing. And the crowd was a jam-packed, and very unfortunate incident has taken place because of the unorganized program or event conducted by the government. They wanted to celebrate it, they want to encash it, and they were ultimately committed this murder of 11 people at least.
Okay, we'll open this up. I'm just saying to my producers live on air that I want all the visuals to be played. I do not want only the edited visuals to be played. People at 9 o'clock need to see what has happened today. We need to have all our guests on air, right? And my second question is to Gaurav Bhatia on this. I'm opening up the debate. I hope T.R. Prasad Gowda of the Congress will come and not run away tonight. But Gaurav Bhatia, you have BJP people in the BCCI and the IPL too. Why did I call Arun Dhumal? And I told him, Mr. Dhumal, why haven't you called off the celebrations? He said, Arnab, I don't even know what happened. This is 45 minutes after the incident has happened. It's all over the social media. The IPL chairman does not know. I told him, why don't you call the RCB? He said, if you get off the phone, I will call. But the celebrations went on anyway. And now the BJP is criticizing. After that, the BJP is criticizing why the celebrations happened. There are BJP people in the BCCI and the IPL. Where were they, Gaurav Bhatia? Where were they?
So, Arnab, first of all, on behalf of the BJP and myself, I offer deepest condolences to the family members of the deceased persons. And it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy which is Congress-made. And it is most irresponsible on part of Siddaramaiah to say that it is an unexpected tragedy. Arnab, as a citizen, I felt pained that this Congress party and the government, who are responsible of the law and order to ensure proper arrangements are made, have completely failed. And when D.K. Shivkumar, being the Deputy Chief Minister, even got the news that there has been a tragedy and human lives have been lost, he continued to avail of the photo op opportunities that were there. That, I think, is lack of empathy. That, I think, is not being a human. And you very rightly said, a criminal case, because this is criminal negligence, should be registered against the Chief Minister and D.K. Shivkumar. And who would register the case? That is the point, because ultimately the police reports to the government, the Chief Minister and the Home Minister. And I'm sure that is why they're not taking this entire tragedy seriously. Now the BJP, as a very responsible opposition, Mr. Vijayendra had visited the hospital, and we will raise this issue to ensure that all culprits, including the Chief Minister
but will you tell the
and Deputy
BCCI?
Chief Minister,
will you tell the
booked,
BCCI? Will you tell the IPL? Will you tell the IPL chairman? Will you tell the IPL organizers? I am told Rajiv Shukla is being made the IPL CEO or the IPL boss. Is this why he is being made? I am told he is being made the BCCI boss. Is Rajiv Shukla going to be made BCCI boss as a celebration or as a promotion for this event? There is no accountability. Why is Rajiv Shukla not being pulled over the coals by you? Why is there a system of convenience? Because Rajiv Shukla is friendly on both BJP and Congress side. This is also selective, Gaurav.
Let me comment on that.
Rajiv Shukla maintains his relations with BJP, Congress, everyone. So don't question Rajiv Shukla. Why, Gaurav?
Why wouldn't... I am answering, Arnab. Just bear with me. First of all, every individual who is responsible, including the Cricket Association, has to be questioned, and also the team RCB. But I must tell you as a lawyer, Arnab, when I was reading the Constitution, and I refer to it every now and then, law and order is a state subject. That's why I asked you, who is responsible to ensure that there are proper arrangements? The police is there. the advisories, traffic advisories are
changing
issued
on the right. Do you have to say that?
The lathi charge is not to take place on the citizen. And I will make it very clear. It is ultimately the state government and the police.
No.
So therefore, you are right when you say questions have to be asked of the RCB as well.
I don't buy that, Gaurav. I don't buy that. I blame all the politicians, all the parties. The all-party consensus of the BCCI is the biggest problem in Indian society. That when it comes to cricket, I'm the only person who will say this on air. There is an all-party consensus between BJP and Congress. Jio or Jeene do, we'll fight in parliament, but 1 minute, everyone on. When it comes to BCCI, we are all in it together.
Arnab, please.
You know, we are all in it together, the people be damned.
What makes you say that?
What makes me say that is that today Rajiv Shukla is not the focus of your attack, because Rajiv Shukla is on good terms with BJP. And now you are going to make him, I've heard he's going to be made BCCI chief. If Rajiv Shukla after this, I'm telling you this, if Rajiv Shukla after this, 1 minute Gaurav, if after this Rajiv Shukla is made BCCI chief, the people of the country will be told a message. If after this Rajiv Shukla replacing Roger Binny is going to be made the BCCI chief, and where is Roger Binny today?
According to you, Arnab, you are absolving Siddaramaiah.
I am not absolving Siddaramaiah at all.
Of the constitution.
I am not absolving Siddaramaiah at all. I have been.
So then why aren't you saying law and order is a state subject?
Law and order is a state subject, but who did the IPL know about this or not know? You're saying IPL did not know? Did Rajiv Shukla call RCB and say don't celebrate today? Did Rajiv Shukla call the RCB?
I'm not here to defend any individual.
No, I know you're not, but I'm saying this, that Rajiv Shukla, I'm the only channel, we are the only channel that asks straight questions. Did Rajiv Shukla call RCB and say, stop the celebration, people are angry?
Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar should not be booked under the criminal law of the country. Are you saying that?
You have not heard what I have said, Gaurav. On the contrary, I have begun by saying, and I told Aruna Sham today that in my view, there should be an FIR.
It is the police that gives permission.
I know
and DK Shivkumar was saying that, my police has done a good job.
Okay, so Gaurav,
and I'm concerned about that.
Gaurav, listen to me.
But
you see, I believe. Okay, 1 minute, Mr. Gowda, are you there? 1 second, Gaurav. Gaurav, listen, learn to get criticism. I will criticize. I'm a free man. There's an independent network. We don't care about anything or anybody. We will ask everybody the questions. We are not answerable to any political party. What I'm saying is the reality is that people of the country should open their eyes and see there is a all-party consensus when it comes to cricket. Have you ever wondered why? Have you wondered why? You're the viewers. You watch IPL. You are crazy about these people. The business people put in the money. The channels make the money. The BCCI gets the money. And what happens when the fan dies? They blame each other. 24 hours circus, over. And Mr. Gowda, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Okay. Now tell me something, Mr. Gowda. About 8 days back, hear me, Mr. Gowda. About 8 days back, I asked a question. Does the Congress party have an office in Turkey? And by mistake, for 1 second, a wrong picture of went from Turkey. And next day, 24 hours later, 48 hours later, your wonderful government in Karnataka sent 20 people to Delhi to arrest me. They've changed the provisions of the case which Aruna Sham represented. 10 people came to outside my house and another 10 people or so came to my office. Right? And you had made preparation under non-bailable sections. Arnab Goswami has criticized Rahul Gandhi. He must be arrested. They went away. Of course, as usual, you people lost in court because you don't know how to fight in court. We know how to fight you in court. And we won, you lost. But the fact is, today, DK Shivkumar is celebrating. This whole event in Bengaluru, Chinnaswamy Stadium, was organized by DK and Siddaramaiah. Their children are there. It's a fanboy moment. Everybody is having fun, taking selfies with Virat Kohli. Virat Kohli is taking selfies with Anushka, blowing kisses to the people. All this nonsense is going on. They knew that people died. Now tell me, Mr. Prasad Gowda, tell me one thing. If a common citizen says today, That
regarding
no.
today's-
If a common citizen files a complaint in a police station in Bengaluru against DK Shivkumar or Siddaramaiah, who will arrest them? In my case, within 5 minutes of a Congress party complaint, you turned it into an FIR and took action and sent policemen to arrest me.
No,
Because I
don't-
criticized Rahul Gandhi. 1 minute. Now I am asking you, 11 people have died. You organized the event along with RCB. Which politician from the ruling party will be arrested tonight?
Let me start with the condolences for what has happened today in Bengaluru. Let me express my condolences.
These are
to the
fake
people who have
condolences,
lost
sir.
their
We don't buy them.
lives.
These are fake condolences. We don't buy them.
No, you don't buy, but we will give it to the people of our
People will reject it, sir. The people will reject it, Mr. Gowda.
Yeah. No, you don't buy it. I don't mind, and I don't care also. But as you don't care about us, I will not care about you also.
No, it's not
But
like I
I'm
don't
caring
care about you.
my
I care
people.
for the people, Mr. Gowda. 1 minute, Mr.
No,
Gowda.
I'm caring.
Mr. Gowda, 11
I'm
people
more-
died. Why
more-
was the
more
celebration
concerned
going
about
on?
my people
Why was the
than you.
celebration going on after the people died? Answer me.
Mr. Arnab Goswami, listen to me carefully.
That is
Well, see, when you was directly went in, attacking me like this, today's program, and when it is a cricket, everybody will come unite, and we have, irrespective of the caste, creed, and other things, people and young, crowd was excited, totally
Just one,
excited.
let me listen.
Entry into the cricket stadium is free, though, and even the age factor is between 20 to 30 years.
Oh.
No,
So
I have a
everybody
question
wanted
for
to
him.
go
I-
and
for a
occupy the
moment,
seats,
can I ask you-
and it has happened.
minute, Gaurav,
It
just
is
wait a minute.
equally, we feel sorry for the things which has happened today. At the same time, we have taken utmost care to protect the interest of the young
Gowda.
crowd. And we are all happy that
Mr. Gowda,
cricket.
Mr. Gowda,
we
Mr.
are all
Gowda,
happy that the RCB has
Mr. Gowda, Mr. Gowda,
But at
I'll get
the same
Jyotsna on the
time,
left. One,
what
Mr.
has
Gowda,
happened-
listen. Mr. Gowda, listen. Let's be very practical about this. You have just
Yes,
revealed your
I'm
whole
also-
strategy. 1 minute. Now you listen to me, I listen to you. Jyotsna, 1 minute. Look at his words. When cricket happens, everybody unites, which means in one place, everybody will be there. Okay? And a certain age group people are there, 20 to 30, he says. Look at the mind of a politician, Jyotsna. You are also a politician. Big crowd, young people, potential voters are all there. Okay? So, we must organize an event even if we break every rule. Even if we don't make any arrangements, even if we know there can be a stampede, let's organize it. It's worth the risk. We have to gain a lot politically. Right? So we'll go ahead with it. And when people die and Arnab Goswami asks you questions, you'll say, listen, I'm giving my condolences. But a party must go on. At 7:45 today, I'll tell you, Jyotsna, there is a minister at 7:45. Incident happens 2 to 3 hours earlier, about 4:45. At 7:45, there is a minister in the Congress government. What's his name? Zahir Ahmed puts out a tweet about how much fun he had. He and his son meeting Virat Kohli and all the players. He puts out some nice glam pictures. People have died. You expect some dignity to the dead. Their minister is talking about what a great time he's had at the celebrations. Jyotsna is on the debate. Lines will be open. Jyotsna.
Arnab, can I come in?
No, let Jyotsna come in and then you can come back. Jyotsna, you're muted. Please unmute yourself.
Can you hear me now? Arnab?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. The point, Arnabji, is first and foremost, I'm not offering any fake condolences. I mean when I say I condole the death of my fellow citizens. First thing, as a mother, I'm deeply pained. I'll tell you why. Those are, as rightly quoted by the Congress spokesperson or whoever it is there, Congress panelist, they said the age group of people 25 to 30, yes. And Arnabji, they just lost their life for whose sake? here. Couple of questions out of politics. There is absolutely nothing political in this, in the questions that I'm asking. It's the same government, same Congress government in the state of Telangana, which has actually booked a case against a film star Allu Arjun for the same thing. If you remember, Arnab ji, stampede happened in one of his fan rallies when he was coming to a theatre, and I think a criminal case was lodged against Allu Arjun and he was arrested. So who needs to be arrested now? Arnab ji, because I question the government in the state of Karnataka, who organized it? Is it RCB that has organized it? Is it the state government that has organized it? Or is it
RCB and state government, in my view, have both organized it, Jyotsna. But I asked the question, one minute. Stay with the visuals. Don't have to put that graphics up and take the visuals away. My question is, my question is, Pratibha, one minute. Brinda. One minute, Jyotsna, let me get Brinda in. A very relevant question asked tonight. I had asked it in the last section. I'm asking it again. Brinda, everyone. You see this hypocritical Congress party arrested the superstar Allu Arjun when there was a stampede, and Allu Arjun, Revant Reddy doesn't like him, so he filed a case. He got him arrested immediately, dragged him from home because of the stampede. Now 11 people have died. No. Who will you arrest now? Mr. Gowda, you arrested Allu Arjun. Will you arrest DK Shivakumar? Will you arrest Siddharamaiah? Will you arrest the RCB owners? Who will you arrest? Who will you arrest? I'm asking you tonight, who will you arrest? You arrested Allu Arjun. Oh God. Now when it comes to you, now who is the organizer here?
You are narrating the whole story hypothetically.
I am not. There is nothing hypothetical in what I have asked, Mr. Gowda. Brinda, is this hypothetical? You arrested Allu Arjun. What are you doing now? Will you arrest your Congress state government? Will you arrest the IPL organizers? Will you arrest the BCCI? You won't, because you have an all-party consensus when it comes to cricket. Will you arrest the members of the franchise? Will you arrest the cricketers for their insensitivity? Who will you arrest? No. You called tonight. No, you're not getting away on this.
RCB is connected to the people of Bengaluru. Originally,
Waris, wait a minute. Brinda.
It does not matter how they are connected, and all of us know there's not a single Kannadiga on the RCB. That is another argument for another day. Now, that said and done, do you not want to take responsibility for the stampede and the 11 lives that have gone? For the city administration, the RCB, the BCCI, and the government. Don't you want to take responsibility? What would have happened if 1 or 2 more days RCB could have stayed back? The city administration could have got all their act together, made all their preparedness, and then gone ahead with their victory parade or whatever it might be.
I am not politicizing it. One minute. It is a political issue. 1 minute. Mr. Gowda, it is, Mr. Gowda, how can you say, 1 minute, Mr. Gowda, it was a political event, was it not? Was it a political event or not?
Shall I tell you something?
Was it a political event or not? You first answer my question. You first answer my question. Was it a political event? You first tell me, was it a politically organized event or not?
More than 30 people have died in the Delhi airport.
I am asking you, was it a politically organized event or not? And did the event continue after the death of the people? Answer the question. You want me to open the lines and tell you what the people think about you? Mr. Gowda? Was it a political event? Own up for it.
In Delhi airport, what has happened? Well, the people, when you left the, trains to Prayag, more than 30 people have died on stampede.
Okay, now 1 minute. Before I get Gaurav back on that, I want to counter you on that. Let me tell you. Imagine a situation. What is coming to 1 minute? 1 minute. I'm addressing that specific point. 1 minute. Don't speak over me because I'm going to give it back to you. Listen to me. If there is an incident in Delhi airport where people die, but after that, listen to me. After that, if the people and the people who are supposed to take care of the maintenance at Delhi airport go to that place and have a celebration, what would you call them? You have done that. You've organized an event, people have died, and then you've celebrated after that. Do you even understand what you've done?
My question is, when you organize the train from Delhi to Prayag, free train to Prayag, that time stampede happened. 30 people have died.
Question, why did you celebrate?
You have left that.
No.
with the good
1 minute.
intention.
Now imagine one thing. Now imagine one thing, Mr. Gowda. I take this back to Gowda. We can reply. Waris can come in. Imagine if in the sight of a tragedy, the people responsible for the tragedy go and have a party. What would you say to that? Waris?
Allow me. Well, Arnab, it is a very unfortunate and heartbreaking incident that 11 people who have come there to celebrate the win of RCB have lost their lives. My deepest condolences to the family of the deceased persons, and I pray for the betterment and for quick recovery of the people who are taking treatment in the hospital. Now, who is responsible for this, Arnab? Very well knowing that so many people will be attending the ceremony, the state government should have taken steps to ensure that the people will be coming. And they must ensure the safety of the people, the responsibility of the state government. Now, very well knowing that the Chinnaswamy Stadium has got a capacity of 40,000 only, and here more than 1 lakh people are coming there, they should have. So, whichever state it happens, whether it happens.
No, 1 minute. Waris, wait a minute. Waris, wait a minute. Wait a minute. 1 minute, you wait now. Now, listen to me. Everyone on. There is a soundbite of Revant Reddy, Mr. Gowda, where Revant Reddy criticizes Allu Arjun for continuing to pose even after the stampede in which people had died. Now here, Virat Kohli, the whole RCB team, the entire RCB management, the politicians were continuing to pose, take selfies. You want me to show the picture? Show it. Enjoy themselves and show how much they are enjoying when they knew that people had died.
So now they say they've initiated a magisterial inquiry and the 15 days report will be coming.
Forget the magistrate. I know in this country how much that actually will conclude. Gaurav is back on the debate. 1 minute. Gaurav.
Accountability to be fixed on those organizers.
Ask Gaurav.
So,
Arnab,
ask him.
It's very serious, Arnab.
Arnab, today there are parents who've lost their children.
Or whether in Aam Aadmi Party.
Can I complete my point? Waris bhai, you'll have to be quiet for a while. I heard you. Allow me to make my point, please.
You have to put the accountability.
Allow me to make my point. Please do not interrupt me.
On this point, I am very much with you.
I am saying you have to listen to me.
Versus fight.
So be quiet first. Hear me out. I waited for my turn. Thank you. So Arnab, we have parents who've lost their children. But what does the insensitive minister, Zamir Ahmad Khan, the post that you were talking about, he posts around 7:45 p.m. and he says, he had a good time alongside my beloved son Janab Zayyad Khan. Is this not insensitivity? Is this not insensitivity that D.K. Shiv Kumar, when he was aware that human lives have been lost, rather than just cancelling the event, rushing to ensure that citizens who are feeling,
this is a very serious
stampede there, he should go and help. No, he continued with the selfies and the photo ops. And Mr. Gowda, when he is talking about politicizing the event, Arnab, please do not speak in between. This is not the way. This is not the way. Please. Waris
just wait. Gaurav, just wait a minute. What's your point that you need to intervene right now? Can't you wait 10 seconds?
I want to make one point very, very clear to Gaurav Bhatia and to you and to everybody. See, I am here. I just want to put accountability. The state government was responsible. It is the responsibility of the state government who have organized the event. They're not taking the responsibility. 11 people have lost their life. Earlier in Delhi, we saw people standing on the platform losing their life. Hathras people have lost their life. So here is the point. Accountability must be fixed, otherwise we won't be able to stop such kind of incidents.
No, this is not the point.
Register FIR, arrest them whosoever is responsible for this.
I will tell you what the point is. If you hear, Arnab, please ask him to be quiet for 30 seconds. Please.
Yeah.
The point here is this. Mr. Gowda was right now mentioning about the airport roof collapse. But the Civil Aviation Minister Ram Mohan Naidu reached the spot immediately and nobody was celebrating. Siddaramaiah, rather than taking the responsibility about the lapses that have occurred, he said in Kumbh Mela also there was a stampede. That is the irresponsibility. The irresponsible behavior. Why should they be put behind bars? because there is criminal negligence on part of the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah as well as DK Shivkumar, and they are not taking the responsibility for the lapse. Rather than taking responsibility, they are celebrating, and that hurts everybody the most. Today, we need to ask them that when you took oath under the Constitution, did you not promise the people of Karnataka that you will serve them best to your ability? Where is Rahul Gandhi today? Has Rahul Gandhi even uttered a word about the failures of Siddaramaiah and DK Shivkumar? And what about Mallikarjun Kharge, who hails from Karnataka? What action has he taken against Siddaramaiah? Why should he not be sacked if he can't serve the people of Bengaluru?
No, I will go to more specifics than that, Gaurav. I will go to even more specifics than that. But before that, I want to get in Pratibha Prahlad as a citizen voice on the program. We all know Pratibha. She's a legendary artist. Pratibha, your thoughts on this? Who do you think is responsible?
Arnab, I've been hearing what everybody's been saying. Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear, yeah.
Yeah. So it just happens that I'm in Bangalore just now. I came yesterday, and yesterday there was so much celebration in Bangalore. All of Bangalore was rejoicing. And today, all of Bangalore is in dismay because of the exact same points that all your panelists have been speaking about. First, there was no consideration of the number of people who are going to come, and there were no protocols in place. Most of the people who died in front of gate number 7. Why were the gates not open? And why were the people not let in when they know that that's a rush hour and that lots of traffic? I mean, in Bangalore, traffic jams are like legendary. So why weren't the people allowed to go and take their seats? Point number 1. Point number 2, when they say that there's going to be a motorcade, from Vidhan Sauda to Chinnaswamy Stadium, that's a small road. There were no barricades on that road because I passed by that road 2 hours earlier. There were no barricades for people to stand. There was nothing happening. There was just some traffic diversion. That's all that was happening over there. So people were just coming in hordes over there, and and word of mouth, people were telling people don't go on that road because there are huge crowds coming in, and you don't want to get stuck there and things like that. Not on Twitter, not on Facebook, not anywhere were there any announcements as to the traffic regulation, as to how people have to navigate their way, what was going to happen, where was this motorcade going to come in from, and where would the people stand and watch these cricketers and watch the people that they came to celebrate with. There was nothing in place. Okay, so that's point number 1. Point number 2 is that when this happened, this horrible tragedy, my thoughts were with those people. And I kept thinking that, okay, now the function is going to be cancelled because that is what you expect of a responsible government. And that is what you expect of responsible people, because you have to, first of all, have humanity. There are people who are dead over there, people in ICU, people who are, trying to fight for their lives. And here you go and celebrate. So I think the cricketers are responsible. I think the RCB is responsible. I think the state government is responsible. I think everybody is responsible, including the public. Because, in India, you and I know that people don't even have sensitivity to the other person behind you or in front of you. There's so much pushing and pulling and, that kind of a thing happening. So a stampede, people in India are not disciplined. They don't stand in a line. They don't go in a way that in the manner in which they're supposed to go. So that is why the stampede happens. Something happens, people are rushing, pushing another person. There's no value for human life. And that is what upsets me the most. That's what anguishes me, that there's no value for human life. I would have expected, first of all these arrangements were made, and they could have had a proper kind of a reception for the cricket team. They could have had all of Bangalore, all of Karnataka celebrate.
What was the hurry? What was, Pratibha, the question to be asked to Mr. Gowda is, what was the hurry?
What was the hurry?
That 24 hours you need to organize this event.
And also, why take political mileage? Because this, cricket belongs to everybody. No, and all Bangalore was happy yesterday.
What was the hurry, Mr. Gowda?
No, you are asking me what was the hurry to the government to organize the event.
Yes.
You should have advised me, board should have organized me, maybe See,
you're trying to be cheeky about it, Mr. Gowda, with me. You're trying to be funny about this. It's a very serious question I'm asking you.
Let us be very fair. Please listen to me. Let's not politicize the issue.
I am not politicizing in the least. I'm asking you what was the hurry. Can't you answer the question simply? It's a simple question asked to you.
Can you listen to me?
No. Elementary question asked everyone on. What was the hurry? What was the hurry to organize this within 24 hours?
The same cricket now.
If we don't ask you questions, who do we question for the complete failure?
See, the cricket.
Please tell us, Mr. Gowda. I want to understand from you. If we don't ask the government of the day, who do we question? Can you bring back those 11 lives? Can you bring them back?
No, Mr. Gowda, let me ask you further than that. Well, Mr. Gowda, let me ask you further than that. 1 minute. Mr. Gowda.
The responsibility.
Mr. Gowda, hear me. Hear me. Sir, hear me, sir. Sir, hear me, sir. Don't be so arrogant. What was the hurry? I'll tell you why I'm asking you the question. Because at 3:38 p.m., listen to me, everyone on. At 3:38 p.m., Mr. Gowda, the Bengaluru Traffic Department puts out a tweet announcing traffic restrictions for the RCB ceremony to be held at Chinnaswamy Stadium between 5 p.m. and 6 p.m. which means the traffic advisory is put out on Twitter 1 hour and 22 minutes before the official scheduled time of the celebration in Chinnaswamy Stadium.
RCB won.
Are you even listening?
Young crowd was excited, and if BCCI would have advised me, organize it after 2 days, we would have agreed. I would have agreed.
Arnab, can I have a point, please?
Let Brinda come in. Brinda. Now he's saying BCCI should have told me, I wouldn't have organized the celebration.
I advise you.
Brinda.
This is the Silicon City with thousands of cameras all over. You want to tell me that nobody, not a single police station, not the intelligence saw the hordes of people coming via metro, coming by bus towards this Chinnaswamy Stadium, and they had no clue that they are coming for this program?
No, I'll give you one more example here. 1 minute. Brinda, let me be more specific. Brinda, everyone on. I'm opening up to calls, but my point I want to make is that the open bus parade planned by RCB, they had actually planned an open bus parade. You know how much chaos they were going to create? Why is the RCB ownership not been arrested today? I'm asking you today, the plan was to take a victory parade from Vidhan Sauda after a photo op with the government gets mileage, and then do a victory parade all along the road to Chinnaswamy Stadium, a distance of 2.5 kilometers. And as per news reports, the news of the cancellation came at 2:50 p.m. That is the time around which the major news outlets broke the news. That is 40 minutes ahead of the scheduled parade time. Do you understand this was completely avoidable? The DCP Traffic West tweets at 2:44 p.m. that due to celebrations decided by KSCA at Chinnaswamy Stadium, people arriving should come by public transport due to limited parking. That is 2 hours and 16 minutes before the event, which is to happen at 5 p.m. I want to know who from KSCA has been arrested, who from state government is arrested, who from RCB is arrested.
Shall I tell you?
No, you don't care. Aruna Sham, why don't you respond to him?
Shall I suggest something? Whom to be arrested? Who is the A1 here?
That is, every state must put accountability. Wherever such kind of incident happens, the person responsible to arrange such kind of...
Aruna Sham.
Responsible for that.
Aruna Sham, we got to take callers. Aruna Sham.
Yeah. There is a statement given by Siddaramaiah, Chief Minister, that we were not aware of the celebration in Chinnaswamy. I have shared it with the studio. It can be played for the viewers. There, Siddaramaiah makes a statement that we were not aware that the celebration is going to happen in Chinnaswamy. How can a responsible CM can make such a statement? That shows the irresponsibility.
Well, I've given the facts here. There was no deployment to control the crowd. The early signs were visible in the Bengaluru metro. I got a horrific picture. Do you have the Bengaluru metro picture? Because I saw this picture about the Purple Line trains, especially at SV Road, Indranagar, Halasuru, Trinity, packed beyond capacity. There was no planning. There was nothing. The feeling was, listen, we are the feeling was, Aruna.
And school-going children were there in the mob.
Aruna.
It is nearby the High Court.
Aruna.
I could see that.
No, we are seeing, Aruna, on air, please, Pradeep.
Because of the confusion of the state government, it happened rather. Because the celebration was supposed to be in Chinnaswamy. Once again, the venue was shifted to the Vidhan Sauda. Then people started moving here and there. That is how the incident
You see,
happened.
Aruna, the politicians, the businessmen, the IPL bosses don't come by the metro. They won't die in a stampede. Their family members won't die in a stampede. They don't care. Sai from Bengaluru is the first caller tonight. We'll take 4 quick calls. Sai.
Hey Arnab. Hope you're doing well.
Hi.
First of all, I would like to take 2 minutes. I've been in Bangalore. I've been born and brought up in Bangalore, and I've been here for the last 4 decades. This is collective failure. Let me take 2 minutes to help you understand step by step. Number one, see, we've seen victory parades when Mumbai Indians won the IPL. They went all through Marine Drive. It all happened. Why is it a problem in Bangalore? First thing you need to understand, Bangalore is a very compact place. The road opposite to Chinnaswamy Stadium is so small. It cannot take a capacity of 3 lakh people.
But don't they know that, Sai? They know that. They know that. You think the KSCA does not know that? Karnataka State Cricket Association? By the way, who's the head of KSCA? Who is the head of KSCA?
The reason why I'm telling this is
who is the head of the KSCA now? Who are the bosses of the KSCA?
The reason why I'm telling this is a collective failure. Number one, you are telling the tickets to the stadium is free, and you are having people who are waiting for 18 years to see RCB win, and then are in a rush to reach there. I mean, that is an invitation for a stampede, for God's sake. Number one. The second thing, they won the match yesterday, and today in the evening we have events.
Sai, I am with you in this, but where is Raghuram Bhatt the head of KSCA? I don't know. Is he the head of KSCA?
I think, yeah, maybe.
He's the president. Where is he? Why is he not talking? Anyway, Shruti is calling from Mumbai. Shruti, what do you think? Shruti.
The Congress spokesperson said that he was paying condolences to the people who have lost their lives. I'm sorry. Your seriousness is evident to us because the celebrations did not stop, the clapping did not stop, and the pictures were still being taken.
Absolutely.
If it was not...
Absolutely. Shruti, I'll have to cut you short tonight because I've got too many callers from Bengaluru also. We got Srinath from Bengaluru. Srinath?
Good evening, Aruna.
Good evening.
This is Srinath from Bangalore.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to extend my condolences to all the people who lost their lives in this stampede. Because I am from Bangalore, I am also a cricket fan. See, first question is, what was the need to organize this celebration today itself? Yesterday, RCB has won the match, hardly 11:30 p.m. and not even 24 hours. What was the need for them to arrange this? And we have an experience. People talk that the government here is experienced.
Yeah.
People in the government, they should have taken time. They know the crowd will be there. They could have arranged security and then organize this.
Yeah, so I asked that question last, to everyone on. The most relevant question, right, Pratibha? What was the need to do this?
What was the need to do it today? That's exactly what we've been asking.
Some PR team must have advised some politician to do it.
Correct. And then tell everyone it's a free event, so everybody come. So everyone's calling everyone on WhatsApp and saying, come, it's a free event.
Yeah,
so
because what will happen is when this happens, then they think that people are fools. They will forget all the corruption, all the scams, and see their politicians with the cricketers, and the politicians will become popular. And ladies and gentlemen, that's terrible. You see, there is a...
the politicians were not responsible for the cricketers' win. So
I'll say this. I will say this at the end that, and with everyone on, I'll just say this: there's an all-party consensus in our country when it comes to cricket. So politicians will never really take the people seriously. Cricket followers, remember this: you are not taken seriously by the people who run cricket. Today has proved that you are not even taken seriously by the cricketers. Second point is there is a consensus of money and power when it comes to IPL. I feel IPL is a combination of entertainment, money and power. There's entertainment, money and power on the one side and the people on the other. The people have been deprived of their basic dignity tonight, not even dignity in death. I'll see you tomorrow evening. Good night and goodbye.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।